Imagine for a moment that there exists a version of you living in a parallel reality, observing every choice you make and every path you decide to take. What if this alternate self, existing in a different timeline, is trying to reach out, sending you subtle signs and messages? While the idea of parallel realities may sound like something from a science fiction movie, quantum physics suggests that the reality we experience is just one of countless possibilities. Every decision you make and every thought that crosses your mind potentially aligns you with one of these infinite realities. In each of them, there is a version of you, some living extraordinary lives, others confronting unknown challenges. Yet all these versions share a common thread, a profound, invisible connection to you. What if you could consciously tune into these alternative versions of yourself? What might they say? What wisdom could they impart? Understanding the existence of parallel realities transcends mere curiosity. It offers a path to self-discovery and spiritual growth. When you begin to explore this connection, new perspectives on your life, choices, and potential unfold. Connecting with parallel versions of yourself can serve as a powerful tool for personal development. It's akin to accessing the accumulated wisdom of a version of you that has already overcome the challenges you currently face, or perhaps learning from a self that exists in complete harmony with the universe, expressing an elevated version of your potential. Each of these versions has something unique to offer, a lesson, a perspective, or even a guiding direction. As you energetically align with these different facets of yourself, you not only transform your own reality, but also awaken to a realm of infinite possibilities. Today, we will uncover the signs that your parallel version may be sending you and explore how to communicate with it. This journey promises to be deep and transformative, revealing how knowledge of parallel realities can unlock a more conscious and abundant life aligned with your true purpose. From a spiritual standpoint, parallel realities suggest that the universe is composed of infinite coexisting dimensions. Each of these dimensions houses different versions of ourselves, living lives that reflect the boundless possibilities our choices, thoughts, and energies can manifest. It is believed that these multiple realities arise from universal consciousness, where each thought and intention generates a new branch in the universe, forming a new reality in which a version of us experiences a different narrative. In some of these realities, we might be living our dream life. In others, we encounter different challenges, all shaped by the vibrations and choices we emit at various moments in our existence. Quantum physics complements this view, suggesting that the universe operates within a field of infinite possibilities. The concept of quantum superposition indicates that subatomic particles, and by extension reality itself, can exist in multiple states simultaneously. This implies that on a fundamental level, all possible realities exist concurrently, and our consciousness, through its decisions and energies, collapses these possibilities into a single, experienced reality. Thus, the existence of multiple versions of ourselves across different realities is not merely an esoteric theory. It resonates within both the spiritual and scientific realms. Each version of ourselves embodies a piece of our infinite potential, living realities that, though separated by thin frequency barriers, are intricately interconnected by the consciousness that shapes them. These versions of ourselves, living in distinct realities, are not isolated. On the contrary, they are likely trying to communicate with us, sending signs and messages that can guide our paths and decisions. But how do we recognize these signs? How can we tell if a version of ourselves in another reality is attempting to reach out? Have you ever experienced a moment that felt strangely familiar, as if you had lived it before? This sensation, known as déjà vu, may be more than just a trick of the mind. Often, déjà vu can signal that you are tuned into a parallel version of yourself. In those fleeting moments, the barriers between realities dissolve, allowing you to glimpse an experience that another version of you has already lived. Those meaningful coincidences that seem too perfectly timed to be mere accidents can also be clear indicators that a parallel version is trying to communicate with you. When you repeatedly encounter specific numbers, symbols, or events, it may suggest that something greater is at play. These synchronicities remind us that parallel realities are interconnected in ways we may not consciously perceive. Imagine considering a career change and suddenly noticing the same logo or phrase everywhere, from ads to casual conversations. This repetition might be an attempt from a version of you in a reality where this change has already been made, urging you to pay attention to the signs around you. Dreams serve as portals to our subconscious and can also provide glimpses into other realities. Vivid dreams, particularly those that feel strikingly real, may represent experiences lived by parallel versions of yourself. If you dream of a life that feels different yet strangely familiar, or encounter people you don't recognize from your waking life, you might be tapping into memories from another version of yourself. Lucid dreaming, where you become aware that you're dreaming and can even control the narrative, is another powerful sign. During these lucid states, you can consciously connect with other realities and explore alternative versions of yourself. Pay attention to the details, the places, the people, the emotions. These may carry important messages guiding your choices or highlighting aspects of your life needing attention. For example, if you frequently dream of living the life you desire but have not yet achieved, it could indicate that this reality already exists in another dimension and is within your reach. Interpreting these dreams often requires introspection and meditation upon waking to capture their essence. Have you ever felt out of sync with your surroundings, as if reality doesn't quite fit? This sensation, often described as feeling out of time or place, can indicate a momentary tuning into a parallel version of yourself. This disconnection from the present can arise suddenly, leaving you feeling as though you don't fully recognize where you are or that you should be somewhere else. These experiences, while disconcerting, may signify that realities are overlapping and your consciousness is adjusting to different frequencies. You might be in a familiar setting, yet suddenly sense that something is amiss, as if you are experiencing a lapse between realities. Such feelings can serve as subtle messages from a parallel version of you, suggesting reflection on your current path versus where you could be had you chosen differently. We all encounter moments of intuition, those inner nudges that guide us towards certain choices without any apparent logical reasoning. What if these strong intuitions are forms of communication from a parallel version of you, trying to lead you on the right path? These intuitions often emerge as a compelling feeling that prompts action, even if you can't fully articulate why. It's as if a part of you, in another reality, where the choice has already been made, is sending a message to act in a particular way. You might notice unexpected shifts in your habits or interests, acting in ways you can't quite explain. This phenomenon can signal that a parallel version of you is influencing your current reality. Perhaps you start adopting new routines or exploring different passions, seemingly out of nowhere. This can reflect a deeper connection with a version of you that has already integrated these behaviors and is now projecting that energy into your life. The next step is to learn how to align your energy, making this connection clearer and more powerful. Vibrational attunement is a practice that can be cultivated daily, allowing us to get closer to these alternative versions of ourselves and integrate their lessons into our present lives. Everything in the universe is energy, and this energy vibrates at different frequencies. Every thought, emotion, and action you take emits a specific vibration that resonates with certain realities. When we refer to parallel realities, we are discussing distinct vibrational states that coexist simultaneously. For instance, the version of you living a life of abundance and inner peace vibrates at a higher frequency, attracting those experiences into your reality. To align with this version of yourself, it's essential to recognize that vibrational frequency is not fixed. It can be raised or lowered based on the quality of your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Basic techniques to raise your vibration include practices like gratitude, forgiveness, and compassion. Cultivating these feelings elevates your frequency, drawing you closer to versions of yourself that already reside in more harmonious states. For example, by practicing daily gratitude, you tune your energy to a reality where abundance is an inherent part of life. This simple yet powerful practice can transform your current reality, bringing you closer to the version of you that is already living in a state of fullness. However, raising your vibration is an ongoing process, and consistency is vital to maintaining this connection with your parallel versions. Incorporating daily routines that sustain a high frequency is fundamental. These practices might include meditation, physical exercise, conscious eating, and mindful choices in your thoughts and words throughout the day. Meditation, for instance, not only calms the mind, but also purifies negative frequencies that could be blocking your connection to your higher selves. Similarly, maintaining a diet rich in natural nutritious foods supports physical and mental well-being, creating a cleaner and more receptive energy field. The intention with which you perform these practices is equally important. Following a routine mechanically isn't enough. You must bring conscious intention to align your energy with the version of you that you wish to manifest. Each habit you adopt should be seen as a step toward your desired reality, a bridge connecting your present self with your maximum potential. In this process, meditation becomes a powerful tool, allowing you to enter altered states of consciousness where the barriers between different realities become thinner. If your goal is to manifest more peace and harmony in your life, visualize yourself in a serene environment during meditation, feeling calm and at ease. Absorb this sensation completely, as if you are already living in that reality. Over time, this practice will align your vibration with that version of yourself, making that experience more present in your daily life. Yet none of these practices will be fully effective without a deep level of perception and awareness. It's crucial to consciously observe your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors to ensure they harmonize with the frequency you wish to emit. Self-awareness allows you to identify negative patterns that may keep you trapped in undesirable realities. Therefore, practicing self-observation to increase your self-awareness is essential. Try to set aside a few minutes each day to reflect on your feelings and the dominant thoughts in your mind. Ask yourself if these thoughts and emotions align with the version of you that you want to manifest. If they don't, make conscious adjustments, replacing negative patterns with positive ones. From this attunement in your energy, you begin to perceive signs and messages that resonate with a deep familiarity yet remain shrouded in mystery. Interpreting these messages requires a blend of self-awareness, intuition, and practice. When you encounter signs from your parallel versions, your first reaction may be one of doubt or confusion. These signs can manifest in various forms: a recurring dream, a persistent feeling of déjà vu, synchronicities that defy logic, or sudden intuitions. The key to interpreting these signs lies in the practice of conscious observation and trusting your intuition. Begin by recognizing and validating these experiences. Don't ignore or quickly dismiss what may seem like a simple coincidence or a strange dream. Instead, write down these experiences, reflect on them, and observe the patterns that may emerge over time. For example, if you frequently dream about a particular place or person, it could indicate that a version of you in another reality is trying to guide you toward a similar experience in your current life. You can also use meditation as a tool to explore these signs in a deeper state of consciousness. During meditation, focus on the sign or message you received and allow your intuition to guide you toward its meaning. Intuition plays a crucial role in interpreting these signs. Often the message may not make sense immediately, but your intuition can offer valuable insights into its true meaning. Trust your inner voice and the feelings that accompany these experiences. If something resonates deeply with you, it's likely you are on the right path to interpreting that message correctly. After interpreting the signs you've received, the next step is to integrate the lessons learned into your daily life. This integration does not need to be immediate. It can occur gradually as you become more aware of the changes that need to be made. Applying these messages from your parallel versions means being open to new ways of acting, thinking, and feeling. If a parallel version of you is guiding you to take a specific path, consider how you can adapt that advice to your current reality. For example, if you feel a strong intuition to change careers, even if it feels daunting, this could be the encouragement you need to align your life with your higher purpose. Another practical example might be a persistent urge to explore a new hobby or skill. This feeling could be a message from a version of you that has already mastered that skill and is experiencing great joy and fulfillment through it. By following this guidance, you not only expand your capabilities, but also deepen your connection with that parallel version of yourself. The importance of integrating these messages lies in how they help create a more authentic and aligned life. Every small adjustment you make, every decision influenced by these insights, brings you closer to the ideal version of yourself that exists in another reality. Aligning with your parallel versions and applying their messages in your daily life can be viewed as a path of personal and spiritual growth. Each new understanding, each behavioral change, and every decision made from these messages propels you toward a higher version of yourself. This alignment not only accelerates your growth, but also expands your consciousness beyond the limits of what you previously believed possible. You begin to recognize that your current reality is just one of many, and that you have the power to choose which one you wish to inhabit, based on the frequencies you emit and the choices you make. With every step you take, new doors open, revealing more layers of your true essence. Aligning with your parallel versions not only guides you toward a fuller life, but also connects you more deeply with the unity of the universe, where all versions of you coexist in harmony. Through this integration, you are not just shaping your reality. You are evolving as a being, opening yourself to infinite possibilities for growth and fulfillment. Each message received, every sign interpreted, and every decision made becomes a catalyst for a life that truly reflects who you are across all dimensions. Thank you for embarking on this journey with me. If this message resonated with you, I invite you to like and subscribe to our channel. Share this video with others so they can benefit from this message. And don't forget to leave a comment below, sharing your thoughts, reflections, and experiences. Thank you again for watching and for joining me. Take care and see you soon.